So I am getting ready for my signing, and I figured I might as well let you all see how I get ready for my signings, especially when, look, I'm doing my hair, especially when I actually have time to prepare and not be rushed. So right now I'm finishing my hair, and then I'll show you the way I get prepared mentally and in every way for signing. So this real life. Let's get into this video. All right, so I'm done with my hair. So now I'm about to figure out what I want to wear, because obviously you have to be business casual. You want to look nice. When you look nice, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform at your best. So let's go ahead and figure out what it is that I'm going to wear. I'm particular, and I'm so particular that I even paint my fingernails, because I just feel like when you are pointing to papers or numbers or something, like, I just, this is boring. So let's pick an outfit out, and then we'll get to how I prepare my documents and my notary bag and an extra little tip or two. So be right back. Okay, so something about me is I'm super duper simple. I am not a fashionista by any means. So I go for rompers and jumpers and things like that. Maybe not a romper, but jumpers and dresses and things that are super simple to put together, because I don't be knowing what I'm doing. So I went for this. If you can't, so this is a jumper. This is a one-piece pants jumper. This is really my go-to. I have this, and I have a couple dresses, and I normally do leggings under my dresses. And if I do skirts, I try to make sure that they are definitely over the knee. You want to be professional. You want to take it down to the basic of, especially for women, being professional. When you were in school, what did you have to do? If I can scoot back, you had to make sure that your shorts, your pants, whatever, came past the tip of your middle finger, because you bend over, you just want to be classy. It's just professional, right? So, and I went to a school with uniforms, so we had to wear skirts and dresses and stuff, so they had to be past our knees. So that is what I took with me from my childhood. Is I always have, listen, it just depends on where I'm going. Just make sure that skirt and those shorts is a little long. So this is today's outfit. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started with what I do to prepare for my documents, with my documents and my notary bag, what I put inside. All right, so we have our notary bag, and what do you have in your notary bag? Like, comment below, let me know what you have in your notary bag. I am not ashamed to say I am new. Like, I am not a veteran. When do you become a veteran is the question. Like, is it a year? Is it 3 years? What is it? I am not even a year old into doing this, so I am open to suggestions. I am still learning. And I'm excited that I am actually taking the Mark Willis, is that his last name? His course. I just started it because I want to be able to take my loan signing to the next business. So this year is about investing in myself. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to invest in this program, and we're going to get to it, right? So first thing is first, your documents. This is the first and most important thing. Without this, you have nothing, right? So you have 2 sets of documents. You have one for the borrower to keep. And sometimes when you work directly with a title company or escrow company, whatever, they'll give you the copies, which is, man, I remember I had one like 2 weeks ago, and they were like, you just come and bring your ID, and we got the paperwork. I said, both copies? They said yes. I said, Lord, thank you. And okay, so we got 2 copies. One for them, one for us to sign. And then the next thing I have in my notary bag are my blue and my black pens, because most of the time title companies will let you know what color the bank prefers, which typically I've noticed when I'm faxing back, they prefer blue. When I'm just sending it, they honestly don't care what color I use. So I just stick to a blue if they don't say anything else about it. If they do, I always got black for my backup. And then I have these because sometimes, you know, I want to make sure that I'm doing things correctly. I'm not missing anything. And these are really helpful for me and also for the borrower because, you know, I don't like to turn around for an initial. I hate that. It's just like, come on, like, this is my fault, obviously, because I missed it. But had I just put this little thing on there, we wouldn't have missed that. So these are things that you learn along the way. And then, of course, my handy dandy notary stamp. And this is where I reuse these too. Like, I stick them on here and I reuse these. So, and then I normally have, oh yeah, I normally have, but I took it out. I normally have my ID in here just to show them at the door, hey, this is me. I'm the notary. I'm Kel'a. I'm here to do your signing at this time. And then I just pack my stuff up. And I absolutely love when documents are early because it gives me time to look through them. It gives me time to just get organized and do things the way I prefer to do them. Of course, if the signing company or the title company didn't say anything like keep them in a specific order, you know, keep them in the order that you printed them out on. Sometimes, and lately I've been seeing that a lot, which is fine, but I prefer the order that I do them in because it just makes all the questions that the borrower has with you walking in there, it just makes them just put them at ease and, you know, less questions, and we can get moving. So, but if they prefer me to keep them the way that they sent them, fine, whatever. I can do it either way. So, and then I also like to make sure that I have enough gas. I ran into a situation where I thought I had enough gas. I was running behind. You know, unfortunately, the title company sent the documents. I'm talking about, they were like 45 minutes late sending the documents. I was rushing because I had another signing. It was just a hot mess that day. I had 3 more signings. So I was just overwhelmed and anxious. And I'm just like, it was 4 different companies. And, you know, that's the hardest part is because if they're all with the same company, I feel like personally they understand more because they know what they did. Hey, you know, I'm scheduled with you for another signing in 2 hours. Like, come on now. But, you know, that day was a hot mess. I did not end up being done. Like, I started probably like around 10. I didn't end up being done till about 11:45, 12 o'clock. And it was crazy because all of them had fax backs or scan backs. And I was just like, man, this was a day. So they got their money's worth out of me that day. So anyways, I like to make sure that I have gas because I went about 45 minutes away from my home. And when I got to the, like, I thought I was close. It was like 17 minutes away from when I got off the highway, not knowing I was in the middle of the country, no gas stations in sight. I'm like, I was so scared, y'all. I was like, please, Lord. And thankfully it was only 1 o'clock because if it was nighttime, oh man, first of all, I'm already a scary individual. I don't watch scary movies. I don't do none of that. I don't play no games. I don't go to haunted houses. I'm a scary ass individual. So that was scary. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna start keeping a gas tank in my car. So I'm just extra. Don't judge me. Okay. Obviously I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid. But that's what I was saying to myself. But I should have filled up. I always make sure, like, when my signing is a little bit later, I'm gonna go to the gas station. I stop to get me a snack or two, whatever I like to, you know, coffee or water or something like that. And I just like to take my time, and I like to be able to be there even if I'm 35 to 40 minutes early. I just like to be there early. I hate rushing. That is not my personality. I like to be on time, taking my time, and that's it. So those are the things that are in my notary bag. Normally, once I get everything packed up, I normally go through my paperwork and I make sure, you know, I make sure that I know what I'm doing, what I'm getting myself into with this. And I just like to make sure that my signing is smooth sailing. Like, if there's any questions about anything, or I like to look ahead. And that's the best feeling in the whole wide world, is just being prepared. And so that's pretty much it. Like I said, just make sure that you have some gas, make sure you have some good music, and just know that you can do it. It is not that hard. It is honestly so simple. I'm a listen. If I can do it, you can do it. Just stay organized and make sure you are like you're reading all the emails that they send you, whether you're on SnapDocs or a different platform. Just make sure that you read everything that they're sending you, because sometimes in those emails it specifies exactly what the title company wants from you, if that's using a specific ink, if that's faxing back immediately, or specific papers, because sometimes they only want specific papers, if that's the closing disclosure and the mortgage. Sometimes that's all they want, and then they just want you to FedEx the rest, or UPS, whatever you use, back the documents. So just read. If you don't know, and then you can also, prepare yourself by looking through the documents, because if you don't know a specific document, now is the time to be able to call the title company and say, hey, I've never seen this document before. If you reached out to a few people, or you reached out to whatever support system you have, as far as like Facebook groups or whomever, and nobody knows, this is a good time to just know, and then use one of your sticky notes to write exactly what it is that the paper is asking. So all of this is just asking questions and reading and confidence. That is it. I'm telling you, even if you aren't sure, act like you're sure. Do your job and be the best that you can be at your job, and just know that this is your business, right? And that's why I invested my money into the what is his last name? Willis? Whatever his last name is. I invested into his loan signing program because I knew that I love what I do. I love my business. I'm invested in my business. So I'm excited to take this course. It's actually super easy because I know exactly what I'm looking at now. I know what this is. I just need to, freshen up. And I want to know the tricks on making $12K a month. What? Y'all said you're making how much? Okay. Cause I'm tripping. Y'all making like, $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Cool, that's a blessing too. Don't get me wrong. But y'all talking about 12,000? I'm trying to get over there with y'all, with the big dogs, for sure. So thank y'all. That is it. Super simple. If y'all have any questions, comment below. Thank you so much. And let me know what y'all have in y'all notary bags. But before I get out of here, make sure that y'all go ahead, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because like I told y'all in my last video, I'm kind of just on this whole little, I want to post more, I want to be in y'all faces more, and I'm trying to get this channel up to where I want it to be. At 500 subscribers, I will invest in somebody, one of my subscribers, becoming a loan signing agent. So just keep sharing and liking and commenting and telling a friend to tell a friend and them to come on over this way and subscribe, so we can get one of y'all over here to the loan signing side of the world and start making $12K a month. It's possible. So thank you for watching, and y'all, happy signing.